Hello, welcome to the Critically Clueless. I'm the Monk, and today we are in Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires, and we are answering one of the smaller questions about this game. We've answered some of the confusing stuff, the complicated stuff, but now we're answering some of the simpler things. Like, for instance, in this video, we are talking about how to get married, how to get sworn brothers, and just exactly what does that all mean. And don't forget, if you want to see more videos and more content on Dynasty Warriors, don't forget to hit that like button and of course subscribe to the channel. Every single interaction with you guys on these videos helps the algorithm out so much, and a sub is very much appreciated. Now, with the answer to how do you do these things, well, it's very simple. You simply improve your relationship with your intended people. So whoever you want to marry, whoever you want to be your sworn brother, improve your relationship with them, and then you'll be able to do those actions. Now, a sworn brother is basically just someone that will fight side by side with you no matter what you do or where you go in your game. Whether you are ruling a kingdom, whether your kingdom has been defeated, or whether you're banished from another kingdom, your sworn brothers will come with you no matter what, protecting you, fighting alongside you, and of course, rewarding you with gifts. Lots and lots of gifts. It's kind of one of the main reasons to even have a sworn brother in the first place, is that every now and again they will want to interact with you and give you gifts. Now, depending on who your sworn brother is, depends on the type of gifts you get. Like, for instance, I just done a video not too long ago on how to acquire the best horses in the game, who you have to interact with to get them, and of course being a sworn brother with those people helps you get those kind of rewards. Now, the one thing I would say is be careful who you swear allegiance to, because you only have 3 slots when it comes to a sworn brother. Also, you can't unswear allegiance to somebody. So let's say, for argument's sake, you have joined a kingdom and you swear allegiance to the ruler. Well, you're not going to be able to become the ruler yourself. You're not going to be able to betray him because you've sworn allegiance to him. So be careful about who you swear allegiance to, who you get to be your brother, because you're not going to be able to change this. 3 sounds like quite a bit. Oh, cool, I can do 3 people, but these playthroughs can become rather long depending on how you play in, and you'll find that you very quickly eat up those 3 slots that you are given. Now, once you do get to S rank with whoever you want to be your sworn brother, they can then they can request to see you and then ask you to be their sworn brother, in which you can accept or deny, or of course you can deny their request. It doesn't actually affect the rating, interestingly enough, but then afterwards you can then ask them to be your sworn brother again, and if you do finally accept, you will be gifted with a rather snazzy little crossing of swords scene. And of course, afterwards, you will have an official, kind of a pop-up come up telling you that you are now, you've just sworn an oath of brotherhood. Moving on to marriage. Marriage works exactly the same as getting a sworn brother. All you have to do is find someone of the opposite sex, get their relationship up to S rank, and then you can marry them. Now, there's a couple of different things. If you get them up to S rank, they can confess their love for you. You can then either accept that confession or say, no, I'm good, thanks. Again, it won't affect their rank. It is completely up to you. If you choose not to accept their request, you can go back later and then choose to marry them or not. One thing I quite like about this game, because it can take a while to actually build a relationship with certain characters in this game, is that as you progress your relationship with certain characters, especially once you get up to, say, A rank or even B rank, every now and again you'll get prompted with little things they request to see. If you go to see them, you'll have different interactions. Maybe you'll play chess, maybe you'll be in a hunting party, something like that. But at the end of the day, it will all help to build your relationship. And as you just saw on screen, although this is a character of the opposite sex and it's someone that I can actually get married to, I can also swear an oath of brotherhood to them as well, which is quite cool. So depending on which character you play, obviously it's going to greatly depend on which characters you can do this with, but you don't have to just marry a certain character. You can also have them as a sworn brother as well. But if you do finally confess your love for somebody, you will be gifted with a couple of different cutscenes, which is quite nice. Also, the main benefit really from getting married to someone is the gifts. Again, you get a lot of gifts, I find, more so than Swan Brothers when you are married. And of course, if you manage to maintain the marriage for the complete playthrough, if you complete the playthrough while being married, at the end of the playthrough, you guys will have a son or a child. Now, unfortunately, you do have to wait until the end of your current playthrough for this to happen. But at the end of your playthrough, after the credits have run, you will be gifted with an extra scene in which both parents will see their child. The appearance of your child is randomly generated based on your two characters, but if you don't want to keep it randomly generated, you do have the option to change pretty much everything about that child, which is pretty cool. But it's just a nice extra touch, I think, that you can then take that child into your Play Plus game. It is also worth noting again that you can't get divorced in this game. So once you get married to someone, you are with them for the entire game. So keep that in mind, choose wisely, and hopefully at the end of it, you'll complete the playthrough, get the child reward, and of course get a lot of gifts along the way too. But that is pretty much it for this video, guys. That's pretty much everything I think you need to know about Sworn Brothers and, of course, marriage. If you guys have any questions, if I didn't answer anything, pop it down in the comments and I'll do my very best to either reply to you. I'm sure one of the viewers might reply to you as well, as we got quite an engaged interaction from other viewers, which is brilliant. And if neither one happen, I will try and find you the answer and maybe even make a video on your comment. But if you have enjoyed this video, maybe even learned something, then don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video real soon. And until then, take it easy and happy gaming.